crowd fills my heart up with joy. It's a look, it's a laugh, it's a smile, it's a boy. It's one of those days where the sun's full of shine, turning air into nectar and water to wine. And my eyes have zoomed in like a camera lens, so I don't see that he's with a bunch of my friends. Someone tells me his name and I try to keep cool, but my face is on fire and I grin like a fool. He says something to me, but what is it he said? And pictures of him float around in my head, float around in my head. They float round in my head. Pictures of him float around in my mind. Have I just seen the light? Am I mad? Am I blind? As I wake, as I work, as I sleep in my bed, pictures of him float around in my head. We sit in a cafe, we talk and we chat, and I'm happy as happy to leave it at that. He's a glory, a beauty, a wonder, a friend, and who knows, who cares if or where it will end. It's a day, it's a week, it's a month, it's a year, and the sky's always blue and the air crystal clear. And we're here at the altar, I'm saying I do, with a strange intimation of just passing through. I feel faint, is it panic or passion or dread? And pictures of him float around in my head, float around in my head. They float round in my head. Pictures of him float around in my mind. Have I just tied the knot? Am I mad? Am I blind? As I wake, as I work, as I sleep in a bed, pictures of him float around in my head. Now that everything's sorted, desire turns to need. There are plumbers to contact and babies to feed. There are hot summer evenings and cold winter nights. There are duties and deadlines and failures and fights. There is shouting and screaming and torture and pain, till I swear on my life I'll not see him again. It's the end, it is over, we're best off apart. And although I'm a wreck and I've broken his heart, and although we both said things that can't be unsaid, pictures of him float around in my head, float around in my head. They float round in my head. Pictures of him float around in my dreams, and I try to let go, but I can't, 'cause it seems that whatever was done and whatever was said, fucking pictures of him float around in my head. It's one of those days where the sun's full of shine, turning air into nectar and water to wine. A face in the crowd fills my heart up with joy. It's a look, it's a laugh, it's a smile, it's a boy. He has wrinkles and lines, now that wasn't the plan. We have turned into little old lady and man. He says, shall we? I'm thinking we've made it, we're here, where the sky's always blue and the air crystal clear. I follow, I'm fine with whatever he said. I'm not mad, I'm not blind. As we wake, as we work, as we sleep in our bed, pictures of him float around in my head. Welcome. We have love songs galore because you have now entered the garden of love. Welcome to the garden, all creatures great and small, orchards laced with exotic fruits, and you can taste them all. So step right up and enjoy yourself, none of that forbidden stuff, 'cause this ain't the Garden of Eden, baby, this is the garden of love. There's no obligation, you can just hang out, take a trip through the perfume groves, see what it's all about. First you want just a little, then you can't get enough, 'cause this ain't the Garden of Eden, baby, this is the garden of love. Like the poet said, love's a bird on the wing, a red, red rose, a wedding ring. Who knows what the future may bring? Well, love is a many splendid thing, but you don't have to be a poet, 'cause when you got it, you sure know it. This ain't no Garden of Eden, no. This is a real paradise. You wanna be naughty, be naughty. You wanna be nice, be nice. You wanna take things nice and slow. You wanna play it rough. I mean, you can just sit there feeding or reading, but this is the garden of love. Gonna touch, 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 touch the fire. There is such, 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 such desire. Have as much, much, much. You're never tired. Join the choir in the garden of love. Love, love, oh, oh. You wanna walk in the moonlight. You want the thrill of romance. You wanna feel safe and secure. You wanna take a chance. You wanna stretch out in stardust. You wanna stretch your star. But this ain't the garden, it's more of a heart-on. Garden of love. So many pleasures for you to find, delights for you to dwell upon, pleasures of the heart, pleasures of the mind, and of the imagination. But don't forget spirituality, yeah, but mostly of the body. Gonna peep, peep, peep into the garden, gonna creep, creep, creep into the garden, going deep, deep, deep into the garden, going deep in the garden of love. Oh, 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 oh. Now it's time to come on in. You won't ever wanna go. The more that you experience, the more you wanna know. Don't start getting hoity-toity when you see everyone in the bath, 'cause this ain't the Garden of Eden, honey. This is the garden, no need to say pardon, 'cause this is the garden and I saw that my brother's status had changed from married to it's complicated. Long-term relationships can be complex. Falling in and out of love, devils below and heavens above. I'm falling in and out of love with you. With you. With you. With you. With you. Everything's right and everything's wrong. Where in all this do I belong? When everything's right and everything's wrong with you. With you. With you. With you. Why did I make that first mistake that's led to all this give and take? Why did I listen to the mating call when I'm an individual? When I've been married 20 years, love and kisses, blood, sweat and tears. When I've been married 20 years to you. But when the kids have blown the nest, I'll damn well do what I like best. Yes, yes. Or will I forever rest with you? With you. With you. With you. With you. With you. With you. With you, I'd like to hope it could be true.
This is about that magical kind of love, like adultery.
Separate stories, something you say, nothing in writing, phones clicking dead, pure fabrication, creak of a bed, the passions that fly, living the lie of love on the slide. Your place or mine, we come and we go, us and hurt others, nothing must show. Loving each other, but no one will know the passions that fly, living the lie of love on the slide. Always the fear, someone we know may deceive. want to phone. No one's permission, none but our own. Passions that fly, living the lie of love. On the sly, on the sly, on the sly, on the shh.
There's a song you've got to learn. It's called The Edge of Time. You've got to learn the chorus of it, and it's coming now. Gina will sing it to you. It starts on a low G. Here.
Here we are on the edge of time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here we are on the edge of time, watching the view as the future arrives. Here we are, same line again from the beginning. On the edge of time, boom, in the prime of our lives, having the time of our lives. Have you got it? One more go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here we are on the edge of time, watching the view as the future arrives. Here we are on the edge of time. Wait a little bit. Boom, in the prime of our lives. Boom, having the time of our lives.
We'll come back to that later. It's called The Way Things Go. It's about a friend of mine who something happened to him. But it's a sad song.
Whatever happened to the love in your heart? Whatever happened to that wonderful glow? The warmth and sweetness you possessed at the start. Maybe that's the way things go. Did all your visions vanish into thin air? Were you so hurt when did this bitterness grow? The human psyche arcs from hope to despair. Maybe that's the way things go. Disappointment breeds, you ignore your needs, put your dreams on hold, and think you're safe at last, but that trail leads to a world that's always cold. For what you gave me then I'd like to repay, to hold you close until you finally know how wonderful you are, and yes, you can say maybe that's the way things go. Oh, but I still love you so. This one takes place at the Brighton Marina, and I guess you've all been there. Anyone not from Brighton?
Me.
Pretend.
Oh, that was a loud cough.
Boats bobbing in the harbour here, musty clinging the breeze. Got my right hand wrapped round a glass of beer, looking looking forward to a life of ease. A year ago, my partner and I decided to call it a day. People change, kids were gone, we were getting on anyway. It's high summer, it's high summer. 6 months ago, Dad had a fall, 5 weeks by side by her side, till the doctor said we should turn off those machines, and Mom went home and died. It's high summer, it's high summer. When my kids left home, I was proud of them. They were so happy and strong. When my folks died, I blessed them both. They'd lived so well, so long. When my partner left, it was for the best. For 25 years, we got along. But just yesterday, as the sun set, I sat in the last of the line, when these great deep sobs burst out of me. Didn't stop all night. It's high summer, it's high summer. I just want to box some boats. Boats bobbing in the harbour here, masts tingling in the breeze. Got my right hand wrapped round a glass of beer, looking forward to a life of ease. A life of ease.
This is a true story. It's about a couple in Brighton.
Mary and John fell in love at first sight. The way that they look like they just seen the light. Their heads full of dreams and their eyes shining bright. Floating along and everything's right. No harm can befall them. Life's full of fun. Two of a kind. Mary and John. Sharing a dream of what's gonna be. They rent a cottage way down by the sea. They're working hard, but they're feeling free. Next thing you know, she's having a baby. No harm can befall them. Life's full of fun. Two of a kind. Mary and John. In the night with Mary away, despair. He shouldn't be there. 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 She returns to the cottage, the babe on her arm, a note on the table, but she's feeling calm. The note says, I've left you, I'm full of alarm. I can't be a father, I mean you no harm. No harm, no harm. No harm can befall them. Life's full of fun. Two of a kind. Mary and son. Mary and son. Mary and son. It's not our words.
No, this is the story of a man, I think in the north of England, who worked as a cabinet maker. And I read his statement, and it was the words of this song. I mean, I just put it to music, but I can't remember it. Oh, yeah.
I was a cabinet maker. I used to walk to work from here. Saw the sun rise over the shipyards, in winter the snow, and in summer the sky would be open and clear. Our company just folded. We didn't know till that last day. He went bust. That was it. When I looked, I found there was £800 in that week's pay. Time, oh, this time, so much time. It was alright for a few weeks. I would go shopping with the wife, but after a while the money ran out. I got on her nerves, I was no use to her. She got her own life. After a year we were rowing. She didn't want sex anymore. I was out all day looking for work. It's not very clever looking for work when you're 54. Time, oh, this time, so much time. What do you do when your thoughts turn black? I started to wander around town, watching girls coming out of school, and women. I tried, but I couldn't stop. I was getting all sexed up just looking at them. Oh, I was even looking at my daughter. God forgive me, I was that far gone. I'd leave the bathroom door open, hoping that she would come in and find me with nothing on. I wasn't myself anymore. I went to the doctors in the end. He gave me some pills for depression. I told him, I said, I am not depressed, I'm frightened of time. Oh, seen this old film on TV where a man changed into a monster. It was a horror film, and I don't know what's happening to me. I was a cabinet maker, worked with the same blokes every day. We talked about football and telly and things. If I see them now, there's none of us working with nothing to say. Time, oh, this time, so much time. What do you do when your thoughts turn black? Oh, time, too much time. I've got all the time in the world and no way back.
Get holy.
Gather round me, children, I wanna tell ya about the Lord. Well, you may think he's a peaceful guy, you won't see him with a sword, but gods can't always be peaceful, no. Sometimes they gotta act rough and rain down pestilence and plague and shit. So beware, things are gonna get tough when the Lord starts to strut his stuff. Jesus ransacked the temples. I come not to bring peace, he said, but to set every boy against his own dad and let the dead bury the dead. For here comes the apocalypse, the end of the world is nigh. That's what our Lord Jesus said, you're all gonna die. You wanna know why? 'Cause Jesus was a fighting man. Jesus was a fighting man. Jesus was a fighting man. And that's because he surely was the Son of God. Allah said, I'll cause terror in the heart of the infidel. Strike off their heads, pile them up high, cast them straight down into hell. 'Cause we're gonna have a jihad in accord with Islamic law. Oh, we're gonna tear them limb from limb in a goddamn holy war. And don't skip on the gore, 'cause Muhammad was a fighting man. Muhammad was a fighting man. Muhammad was a fighting man. He made it clear that we must fear the wrath of God. 'Cause the Muslims are God's chosen ones, and the Christians, they're God's chosen ones. But first, who did he choose? He chose Moses. Woo! Moses! Yeah! And all them other Jews. For Jehovah said, I am vengeful, forge your plowshare into a sword. And with fire and brimstone, gnashing of teeth, we strike him down, saith the Lord. It's eye for eye and tooth for tooth. As ye sow, so shall ye reap. The sun ain't gonna shine forsooth till the earth's a smoking heap. Come on and let's make them angels weep. Isaiah was a fighting man. Jeremiah was a fighting man. And Ruth, she was a fighting man. was God. Confucians, Taoists, Buddhists, they don't have no God at all, except they talk of inner peace and hide behind their big old wall and meditate alone with tranquil Brahma, or just take a nap or drift away with monks. That Dalai Lama, isn't he a right old charmer? Smoking bones and puppet drama, yogis, mantras, bells and karma. Whoosha, 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 whoosh. What a load of crap! They're all yellow, and that Buddha, well, he's just a little fat fella. Well, they're Muslims, they got great missiles. Won't you look at the stockpiles grow? Those Jewish guys got weapons galore, and they know how to put on a show. And Christians, an amazing breed, could wipe out the human race. And when these three get up to speed, the best seat will be in space. It'll put a smile on the good Lord's face. 'Cause the Muslim gods are fighting God, the Christian gods are fighting God, the God of the Jews is a fighting God. Bring on the fighting gods, bring on the fighting gods, bring on the fighting gods. Imagine those forces meeting head on, fulfilling the prophecies we read on the day of judgment, Armageddon. Tell me, what are the odds? Bring on the fighting gods.
Well, I'm very relieved that's over.
I am.
This is an Emily Bronte poem which shocked me when I read it.
No coward soul is mine, no trembler in the world, storm-troubled spheres. I see heaven's glory shine, and faith shines equal, arming me from fear. Oh God, within my breast, almighty, ever-present deity, life that in me has rest, as I undying life have power in thee. Vain are the thousand creeds that move men's hearts unutterably vain, worthless as withered weeds, or idless froth amid the boundless main. To waken doubt in one, holding so fast by thy infinity, so surely anchored on the steadfast rock of immortality. With wide embracing love, thy spirit animates eternal years, pervades and broods above, changes, sustains, dissolves, creates and reaves. The earth and moon were gone, and suns and universes ceased to be, and the word left alone. Every existence would exist in thee. There is not room for death, nor atom that his might could render void, since thou art being and breath, and what thou art can never be destroyed.
This is not by me.
You ask me why I'm always teasing you. You hate to have me call you pretty baby. I really thought that I was pleasing you, 'cause you're just a baby to me. Your cunning little dimple and your baby stare, your baby talk and baby walk and curly hair, your baby smile makes life worthwhile. You're just as sweet as you could be. Everybody loves a baby, that's why I'm in love with you. Pretty baby, pretty baby. And I'd like to be your sister, brother, dad and mother too. Pretty baby, pretty baby. Won't you come and let me rock you in my cradle of love, and we'll cuddle all the time. Well, I wanna love him, baby, and it might as well be you. Pretty baby of mine. Your mother says you were the cutest kid. No wonder, dearie, that I'm wild about you, and all the cunning things you said and did. Why, I love to fondly recall. And just like Peter Pan, it seems you'll always be the same sweet, cunning little baby did to me. And that is why I know that I will always love you best of all. Everybody loves a baby, that's why I'm in love with you. Pretty baby, pretty baby. And I'd like to be your sister, brother, dad and mother too. Pretty baby, pretty baby. Won't you come and let me rock you in my cradle of love, and we'll cuddle all the time. Well, I wanna love him, baby, and it might as well be you. Pretty baby of mine, oh, pretty baby of mine.
Are you
Here
ready?
we are on the edge of time, watching the view as the future arrives. I like to think that I'm standing on the front of the Titanic, right at the edge of time. Here we are at the edge of time. Boom, in the prime of our lives, having the time of our lives.
And
On the edge of time, watching the view as the future arrives. Here we are, on the edge of time, in the prime of our lives, and the time of our lives. Why worry about the future? Only one life to live. What in the world can we hope for? What in return can we give? With or without a mountain to climb, with or without reason or rhyme, it's here. 'Cause here we are on the edge of time, watching the view as the future arrives. Here we are on the edge of time, in the prime of our lives, having the time of our lives. I worry about things sometimes. I crawl inside my shell, frightened to live frightened to give, but then I think, what the hell? Everyone else must feel the same, and fear by any other name is fear. Yet here we are on the edge of time, watching the view as the future arrives. Here we are on the edge of time, in the prime of our lives, having the time of our lives. Contemplate a happy disposition. Don't let your troubles cloud your vision. If you've a problem, make a decision, and always trust your intuition. Be clear, watch the world appear, and here we are on the edge of time, watching the view as the future rise. Oh, here we are on the edge of time, in the prime of our lives, having the time of our lives. Yay!
Well done. Right.
Recently, in bed at night, I felt quite downcast. I've only just learned how to live, and half my life is past. Half my life is over. It fills me full of dread. For when I've lived the other half, then I will be dead. It's made me very frightened. It's made me very cross. It's such a stupid system. I demand to see the boss, and I will say, please let me stay. Please let me stay. I'd like to stay. That's what I'll say. Fa la 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 la. If there is a heaven, it seems a bad idea. And as my prize for being good, I want to stay right here. Give me life and lots of it, more and more and more. And if I live forever, it will never be a bore. There are fish and fields and mountains high, and animals that hop. There are sunny days with trees and sky. Oh, please don't let it stop. And so I say, please let me stay. I'd like to stay. I want to stay. That's what I'll say. Fa la 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 la. How I'd leap and laugh and chortle if I found I was immortal. Oh, oh. Please don't make my teeth fall out. Don't make me shrink and bend. It's cheap of you to wear me out till I accept the end. How best you make me hobble with arthritis in each knee, till I fall down and don't get up. So on my knees I beg, please make me immortal. Make my friends immortal too. We want to go on doing the kinds of things we do day after day, in every way, come what may. And so I say, please let me stay. I'd like to stay. I need to stay. Please let me stay. 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 And the Lord said, fuck cough. Fa la 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 la.
It's not a good law, is it?
This one be a lesson to all of you. Whenever I am feeling low and the road seems dark or long, do I lie down and give up? No! I sing this little song. Boom chicka boom chick boom chick boom chick boom chicka boodly boom. I'm a human being and humans are the best. I'm proud to be a human, we're better than the rest. Plants just sit there growing, being watered, being warmed. Birds flap around like a mindless thing and monkeys are deformed. But human beings are wonderful. We're bold and brave and free. Oh, human beings are wonderful, yes, and especially me. Boom chicka boom chick boom chick boom chick boom chicka boobily boom. Animals know nothing, they mill about in herds. They grunt and squeak and bark and moo whilst we can speak long words. Animals are vulgar, they run around in the nude. They're too dim to realize that they are just our food. But human beings know how to dress. We move so gracefully. Oh, human beings are the perfect shape. Oh, yes, and especially me. Boom chicka boom chick boom chick boom chick boom chicka boodly boom. Humans are immortal, unlike those we dominate. Our souls flutter up to heaven if we're good, and we are great. The human spine's a miracle, so are the human hands. The brain's so clever, so complex, that no one understands. No one understands. We are not lonely or bad. We are not stupid or sad. Life is not futile. We are not small, banging our heads against a brick wall. No one to hear our pitiful cries. No, don't say that. That way madness lies. Ooh, we are not just stuff that falls on a pebble in space. We are the human race, and there is no end to our specialness. No. Yes? Boom chicka boom chick boom chick boom chick boom chicka boodly boom. Soon there will be humans with feathery wings that fly, and clones of us with spare bits so our bodies never die. Superhuman humans with telepathic thoughts, who know the meaning of everything and are also good at sports. So what's the secret of our success? It's our integrity. We seem to glow with an inner light. Ah, yes, and especially me. So if you're sad and boring and you've gone and lost your dream, or even if you're very poor, don't let down the team. Simply rise above it and sing this song with pride. I'm a human being, I am on the winning side. Us humans walk like gods upon the earth. We're making history. Us human beings are the staff of legend, yes, and especially me, and especially me, and especially especially me.